I'm gonna clean this nasty pumpkin up. Not something I'm looking forward to. Okay, hi girls. Oh, let's pull it over here. I know. What are y'all following me? Are you following the pumpkin? Is it because the pumpkin's moving? Huh? Okay, we're gonna... Oh, hi, Marble. What are you doing? Are y'all curious? You know, curiosity killed the cat. Let me dump this over here. This is our compost area. Oh, that's so gross. So I got gloves on. There we go. Okay. There. I'm gonna leave this. They'll probably... The chickens will probably eat that. Here, girls, y'all want that? Yeah, they're gonna eat that. Okay, now I gotta get this glove off, so... Let's see. Alright. Yay, we got that taken care of. You know, those jobs you just really don't want to do. Okay. Alright, well, how about if I give y'all a tour of the garden? I hung this up there a few weeks ago. It says garden. And we put our garden in with these bricks just because we thought it would be easier. It is. It's just as good. And we went around the neighborhood and we got a bunch of rotten wood and stuff that we saw, like fallen trees and different things like that. And we picked it up and we threw it in the bottom of those. And then these right here, these two beds, we oh my gosh, it's so muddy out here. We got free from someone who was selling their house, and they said that the lady that had lived there had put these in and they needed to get them out. So there was 3 of them, and so we put them back, these 2 back, and those little things right there on the end, those caps, we cut the other one up and made those caps on the end over there with that. That was all last year. This year, we decided to go all along the fence right there. And we put grapes in. So it takes a few years to get the grapes established. We already got the grapes, but they haven't grown very far yet. All the beds right now are empty because I had some lettuce and stuff, but I think the snow and the freeze kind of killed it. But right here you can see the green, and that's the garlic, so I have to try to keep the chickies out of there. I don't think they eat the garlic though, because they haven't really messed with it too much, it doesn't look like. So that'll grow all winter, and in July I'll get to pick garlic. And then I can see they've gotten in here. I did plant some kale in here, but the freeze, it really did take it out. So, and this plant over here that's growing up on this trellis, that was a tomato plant. That tomato plant lived all the way until it froze. I mean, I couldn't believe it was still producing tomatoes. That was amazing. All the way into late October. And then we put these in between the chickens. I've kind of covered up my stepping stones. I'll have to redo all that this summer. But this was some bok choy and lettuce. That's what they chewed up. And the things under cover are peppers. I don't know if anybody knew or not, but peppers grow more than 1 year. So I'm testing them right now with just covering them up and seeing if they'll grow again. If not, I'll just have to get new plants. But they say to get them up out of the ground and pot them and bring them in the house, but I didn't want to do that, so I just covered them up. We'll see what happens. And there is what they call a wormwood plant, and it gets huge. And there's my winter onions, the Egyptian walking onions. Oh, hi girls, are you coming in here now? You coming to see what I'm talking about? And then in this container right here is some strawberries, and they're still, I don't know how this works, because I mean, I've never really had a garden that much. This is like my 3rd year of growing an actual garden. And so we didn't get very many strawberries, but the plants are still alive. So I don't know if they're supposed to be or not. And right through here, in this whole spot in the middle right here, if you see, you can't see it, but this is asparagus. And so I planted that last year, and it grew beautiful this year. I can't wait to show y'all what the garden looks like this summer. And in here, so we'll see, there's the grape. There's the grape, one of the grape plants right there. And then, but I planted, because I knew the grapes wouldn't get that long, I went ahead and planted tomatoes and some soybeans and different things in this bed right here. It's got, all I did was put cardboard boxes in there, because otherwise I would have had to fence off the whole outside, and I haven't done that yet. I started to. You can kind of see the fence right here. And so the dirt won't go through, so I just put cardboard boxes and some dirt and started planting through there and in the boxes, and it worked. So it'll all break down and be composted, and then I'll just, right here I stopped. That was, I didn't plant right there, but I stopped right here, and then I'll just compost that down, add more dirt, and it'll stay in better now that I did that. And over here was tomatoes too, and there's my other grape plant right there. So I can't wait to see if we get grapes. And all through here was tomatoes. I tried to plant beans with them too, but that didn't work. The beans died, so I guess beans don't grow good with tomatoes. So, and that right there was because I compost, somehow an avocado seed got in there and it grew, but I covered it up thinking maybe the plant would live, but it looks like it died. So that's all experiments. I don't know anything about gardening. I'm just learning. So, well, I try to grow green beans over these trellises right here, and then I grew that rompicante. If you saw in that other video, that great big long squash, I grew that over the trellis. Not this past summer because I couldn't get any to grow, but the year before, and oh my goodness, and that's still good from the year before. It's just a little dry on the inside. The chickens love it. So what are you doing, Red? Huh? Coming back over here to say hi? Huh? We're trying to tell them all about the garden. And then I wanted to let the chickens out in the garden, but when Chicken Little, which was the first 2.0, after he got killed, I decided that I didn't want to let the chickens out in the garden with the dog and the cats, and I kind of got nervous. So now I try to just make sure that I stay out here with them when they're out here as much as possible. Huh 2.0. Yeah. And watch them really close, because I don't want nothing else happening to them. So, and here's their coop. As you can kind of see, we covered it with this tarp, because in the summertime, oh my goodness, it got so hot in there. We had a spray mister we put on them to keep them cool, because the sun shines right from that direction. We put that umbrella up right there, that you can see, that umbrella. We put that up for them to block off some of the sun. And this is our first time of having chickens, and so we really didn't know what all to do and how to do it. So we're learning. Hi, girls. Hi, girls. Oh, hi, Blackie. Are you coming to say hello? Can you come say hello? Earlier when my husband came home for lunch, he was walking in and he said that Red was chasing a squirrel out of the garden, so she must be watching the dog Amish chase the squirrels. And so she decided that the squirrel didn't need to be in the garden, so she chased it out. So see, we built this with the same fencing as the actual fence. We just bent it over and attached it with some 2x4s. And made it into a coop. That's the original coop right there. We bought that from a big box store. And so that when they were only this big. So when they were that big, that was fine for them. But as soon as they got bigger, we had to build them something more. Here's our sign a friend of ours gave us. So we thought that was pretty neat. I put it out there for them. And then eventually we want to extend this out some back here so they can be out more without having to worry about the dog and the cats. We want to put the chicken wire up along the back fence, that whole back fence right there, and then build an area that comes off of it so that they can run through there during the day and stuff. And then I'll probably still let them out because I don't want it to be just dirt, because after a while it'll just become dirt. Hi. Hi there. And I planted some raspberry bushes right there, and they chew on the leaves when they can get to them. Hi girls, are y'all gonna come back here? Are y'all gonna come back here? Oh, hi. Okay. Y'all are allowed back here, you know. They pretty much just stay in the garden and go on the side of the house. They haven't figured out, I guess, all where they can go. Are you talking to me? What are you saying? Can you say hi? No, you don't want to say hi today? Okay. Well, that's all I have for everyone today. Thank you for coming in and tuning in to the Bok Bok the Chicken Show. And we'll see you on the next episode.